Hey, leadership fans out there, how are you? Joe Lenhart back here again with you with a leadership 2-minute drill today. I've got my blue highlighter today because I'm excited about this particular word fresh off my whiteboard. When we start to think about leadership, you probably can't go very far without talking about the word approachability. Approachability. As a leader and as an employee, it's always been really important to me. How about you? You see, many years ago, I worked for a guy who was really successful, although he had a really large ego. And he would instruct his leadership team, let your staff know not to speak to me if they see me in the hallways. I'm a busy guy. I always thought that was such a backward philosophy. And you've heard the old saying that people will quit leaders, not companies. I believe that to be true, but I also believe it's profoundly true that people will stay with a given company because of a great leader. I believe that to be true as well. And so, as we start to think about being approachable, I always tried to make it my goal as a leader. I wasn't perfect with this, but to be approachable, to talk to folks in the hallway, to take questions, to be transparent all the time. My goal every morning was to get around and say good morning to everyone the best way that I could, to try to be present, and in the evenings to try to get around to the offices and thank people and to wish them a good evening. And we'll get after it again tomorrow. Being approachable is critical in leadership. By the way, just to put a cap on that little story, I did leave that company ultimately because of that unapproachable philosophy. It can really cost you, leaders, and you don't want to lose great talent. So, food for thought today. Go out there and use that advice to make some big ripples across your companies as leaders, and I will see you next week. God bless.